run game.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
It's complete. He's got it to London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice.
That is hard. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Makes the score Texans 10, Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes Tompkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Over the middle, caught by London. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll throw. It's Penix. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 30.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the toss, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Penix. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Falcons 14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16
Good work
yards.
after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Amy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Goodson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They run over center with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
On first down, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcons first down.
At the 21-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw.
And he's got another one. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Now Montgomery. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. James Pierce in on the tackle.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Dell, the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
a big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
A carry here from Montgomery. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 5. A run up the gut with Montgomery. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A 7-yard gain.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He's got Dell for that one. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
It is brought in the end zone. Takedown. Touchdown, Houston.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The Texans will line
Stroud
up
going to set up the throw, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes Tompkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
E.J. Speed on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here for Robinson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Texans have it.
Recovered by the Texans.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
And he is going to have a Texans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Schultz, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Montgomery. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
His 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Falcons
offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. His throw left side is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
To throw again, it's Penix. Forced out left. Will try to run for it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Penix going to throw again. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here we go, 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
2nd and goal.
How about that wrinkle, Mike? I mean, down here, goal-to-go situation. You know the defense has prepared for all the traditional goal line plays, the tight red zone plays. So sometimes you got to pull it out of the bag a little bit and get creative.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons back within 7. It's 35-28. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. A handoff, running left, it's Montgomery. Now a timeout. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
One more time for Montgomery. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Texans getting all set to punt. Devin Tompkins goes back to return it. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. It goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll step up and run this. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now, deep ball for London. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Brings up third.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by James Pierce. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Higgins sent in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's to his tight end, Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
And he'll get into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's caught left side by Penix. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Quick throw here is complete. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Outline, that's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Atlanta.
Falcons.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That one's over the middle and into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. From the gun, here is Penix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Again, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons.
Touchdown.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right back to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Dell, the motion man. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Divine Diablo gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And I think after that last sack, we're going to see a little bit of a change in strategy by the offensive coordinator. He decided to go empty. There's no one in the backfield to help with the offensive line pick up blitzes. And even if you have some opportunities downfield, you got to protect the quarterback first.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
The Texans set to punt this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Tompkins to return it. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. We'll go play action now with Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Daniil Hunter in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That one incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
36-yard line.
Now, Stroud. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Stroud. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Dell, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. He's going to have a Texans first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10. Dell, the motion man. From the gun, here's Montgomery. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. This kick is
good.
good. He got it. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT, and the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg